Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to EU4 as Mongolia. So right off the bat, the first thing you're probably wondering is, Gaslight, why is it 1608? Weren't you gonna fight the Oirat or something along those lines last episode? Or this episode? The answer is yes. What effectively has happened here is I went to record that episode. It was kind of an interesting episode. Not too much happened, but we'll get into that in a moment. But then I finished, and I looked over at my other screen, and then I looked a little closer at my other screen, and then I looked at OBS, and I suddenly saw, crap, I didn't hit the record button. So that's my story for today. Very fun, huh? Effectively what happened is I went to war with the Oirat. That brought Ming in. As you can see over here, it was a pretty rough war because I got into a couple of stupid engagements that we won, but really burned our manpower, so we're gonna have to kind of have a couple of easy wars for a few years. You also notice that Shan ate Tibet and spit out Sarag Yogur, who is already a tributary of the Ming. And Sarag Yogur, plus, let's actually zoom in here. I just want to show how impressive we are. We still need Kaifeng. We need these two provinces. We need one more stability. And we also need to be the Emperor of China. And then we get to be Yuan. But that is not for us today. Also, another thing I learned in that war is that Ming has actually been colonizing, which kind of spooked me a little bit. But as you can see here, yeah, they've colonized California, so basically I stole California from them, and as a result, yeah, you should probably be standing on that. As a result, we are going to get cool stuff happening, namely we are going to get another colonial nation. By the time this finishes, this should be mostly there, which is good. So I figure, what is our goal? Also, looks like Crimean separatists are trying to separate, and here's the big news. Well, there's a couple of big news bits here. France is allied with the Ottomans again. And because I'm trying to improve relations with Muscovy, I was thinking to myself I would make Muscovy a tributary. That way I don't have to conquer them. But then again, I might as well conquer them just to keep myself busy or something. But yeah, interestingly enough, let's take a look at how the Ottomans are doing. The Ottomans, they've regained quite a bit, and plus they're allied with France, so that's less than ideal for us. Maybe... What about you? I mean, Bohemia is pretty strong, and they also happen to hate the Ottomans. Theoretically, we might be able to ally them. I mean, Bohemia, as you can see, they're pretty big. They would probably be able to distract... Is Bohemia a great power? Oh, this is actually a double benefit. Because here's my thought process. If I go to war with the Ottomans, that'll bring France in. Ottomans and France are great powers. Spain hates both of them, which means they'll probably join the war, intervene on my behalf. If I had Bohemia on my side as well... Since they're not a great power, they are, again, just double checking. Yeah, they are not a great power. That would basically, that could work. That would actually be really, really good for us. But yeah, Muscovy is hostile towards us. So that's actually the only thing keeping us from turning them into a tributary, as you can see here. Well, also, they have a lot of development, so maybe I will go to war with them, just to keep me busy. The Ottomans are in a war against Mamluks, Ethiopia, and Darfur. They're probably going to win that, if I had to guess. In fact, they're already winning that. But my thought process here is we kind of sit tight for a couple of years. Hopefully Poland doesn't do anything stupid. Maybe Poland will declare war on them. Probably not, but you never know. And Spain is fighting its own war. So basically, we got to keep our eyeballs really tightly grasped, I guess, on the situation here. Oh, and Spain has circumnavigated the globe. Good for them. Also, another thing. The age of absolutism is almost upon us, so what do we want to make sure that we can get the most out of that? In fact, we have 78 months, so we still have a couple of years. But I've built some universities off camera already, so hopefully we'll be set for that. Emperor of China, we'll eventually get that. Again, the only reason I haven't taken that yet is because we are surrounded by really big nations, so our mandate would get tanked anyway. And generally, you know, you don't want tanked mandate. I mean, maybe with the tributaries we have, it would actually be enough, but I'm not going to take it until we have definitely destroyed the Ming forever. Because, you know, I don't want them coming back. Multicultural nation, that should be easy enough to pick up, especially once we reform, because then we'll just state up a couple of Chinese lands and, or Chinese states, and then just accept the Chinese cultures in here, and that should get us up to that. Trade companies, if I start colonizing Africa, we could probably pull that off, but we're probably not going to get that, if I had to guess. Most likely, especially because you can't form trade companies in Asia when your capital is in Asia, so that rules out a lot of stuff for us as well. So yeah, multicultural nation, eventually Emperor of China. We'll probably get the potential for a large army, and probably the absolutism thing, the multiple universities we should get right off the bat, win religious war. There wasn't a religious war this game, so that's not even going to happen. Parliament, no. Emperor, yes. Powerful subject, maybe. High discipline, possibly. Large capital, yes. Great leader, maybe. Control institutions, probably not, unless we conquer into Europe by then. Anyway, so that's basically the summary of where we're standing right now. So, actually, yeah, I could probably win. Like, I'll probably be gaining manpower while fighting the Ottomans, if I had to guess. Because I'm just that good. Not really that good, but... Or not the Ottomans, Muscovy. Yeah. Also, another thing I want to kind of look at, this is like a bonus objective for this campaign, where is all the grain in the world? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of grain here, so if we conquer, like, all of this directly, then we'll get this shiny achievement. Probably. Eventually. Look at all that. Look at all that grain. So basically, once we conquer in here, and a little over here, and a little over here, basically lots of conquering. But yes, we'll get there in due time. We also probably want to save up money so we can build a bunch of manufactories in the next 50 years or so, because, what is it, global trade to spawn. We do need, or institutions and the Enlightenment we can probably pull off if we just spam universities and manufactories everywhere. I'm relatively confident. They have only one ally. Poland hopefully won't attack me. I hope they won't. I assume Poland has their own stuff going on, and I don't really want to fight Poland until later. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll fight the Ottomans again. What is this? Yeah, we'll do that, because it's no skin off my back. And effectively, what does Muscovy look like these days? Muscovy's not a rifle. Right. I love how we've been at 100 power projection the entire game, basically. Muscovy, where is... You know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to declare war, and what happens, happens. Okay, Siena will... Who is Siena? We haven't even, like... I'm sorry. It's like 10 minutes into the episode or something, and we haven't even... Oh, they're nothing. We've basically done nothing this episode except kind of sum up the future. So I do sort of apologize for that, but I think at the end of the day we'll be alright. Ah, crap. I should have waited until later, because I might have been able to pull that off and break that for free. And by break it for free, I mean I would have, you know, finished it faster. Oh well. I mean, we're not in any particular rush for anything, right? I don't think so. There we go. You can do that. You're doing that. Probably should split you up. I'm gonna get you to drop 1, 2, and 3, and then you're gonna wander over here to try to find Muscovy's army wherever it happens to be living right now. Yeah, look at this. They don't have anything going for them, really. Look, there's a tiny little Muscovy army. What's going on over here? Attrition! Can't have that. There we go. Alright, so yeah, you wander on up into the depths of hell over there, and we will kind of get an idea of where Muscovy's army is. Actually, I guess you do that. Man, there's really high attrition in Russia. Not that that's a surprise to anyone, but still. Still, it's kind of unfortunate for us, but again, don't worry about it. Actually, I should also be working on making sure Gazakumak can be annexed. So, I mean, I might as well. I kind of hope these Crimean separatists manage to separate, but I think they'll have to take this fort, and I imagine the Ottomans will probably wander over. But then again, if they are too busy over here, then that might keep them from getting anything going on. So that could work out. You never know. You never know until you try, and you never try until you know. It makes no sense, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so we're building up our manpower. That's pretty good. We have a cap of 125,000, so that's okay. That's not even our force limit, though, so... No, that's actually... 1, 2... Let's do a bunch of this. And send them in stacks of 2. So that we can speed up our job here. And then we'll, Nope. You... Okay, so there are, in fact, 2 guys sitting there. So we'll send you over here, just because, again, I want to see where we're going in all this. I see no Russians anywhere, so that works out for me. For now. There we go. We have conquered that. Mongolia, Mongolia, Mongolia. Damn, we're awesome. Rising tribal influence has gone away. Which means if I want to get... what the hell, we'll raise a host. Get 5 additional free horses. And also go over our leader limit for the first time in history. Really, Huh. Who do I get rid of? That's a good question. Well... Let's look at this. Alright, so you guys have the same amount of pips. You also have the same... You know what, I'll just get rid of the new leader. Don't need him. Oh, wait, what am I thinking? I just realized something that could have saved me a lot of trouble. I could have just done this. There we go, that saves us years of time, probably. There we go, that's the good stuff. Well, actually, that was 30-some thousand, so that probably saved us approximately 3 years of manpower restoration. If I did my math about right. So we get about 1,000, so yeah, alright, that's pretty good. That's the good stuff right there. Are you sieging that, or are you going to keep on moving? If you're moving, that's good. That's all I need to know. You think I should march all the way over to Siena and make them a tributary? That would be hilarious, but it would probably cause me a bunch of problems. So, yeah, we won't worry about that. But, the long and the short of it is that, the Ottomans are going to go down. And even if they have... Oh, actually, wait. What I should do is, again, should suck up to Bohemia over here in the hopes that we can form an alliance with them. Alright. Oh, actually, yeah, you can move over there. Oman declared war on the Mamluks. Oh, that's good, because that means Oman will get bigger, hopefully, before the Ottomans have a chance to. That's always good. And you are, again, you're just wasting attrition here. So, make your way down there. Alright, our colony has finished its job. We are over here. And that's still not arrived yet. Oh, colonist. Or colonies, you're still at only a 700 and some. Once this pops up, we will have California. Mongolian California, here we come. God, we're awesome. Greatest country of all times. Aww. The Crimean separatists failed to separate. Oh well. That's life. Sometimes these things just happen. Just wasn't meant to be. Alright, let's pull everyone in. Slowly but surely here as we siege things out. Now, there's really no point in this. Does it belong to anyone important? No. I'll leave that there. These little gaps are kind of weird to me, but... Alright, let them be, I say. Let them be. Oh, right, I have to actually show superiority, so... This whole thing is really not progressing. But it is... Well, that's not true. It's not that it's not progressing, it's just that it's not really doing as much as it could be. Please win that fight. Oh, and there's the Austrian army right there. Or, Austria, the Muscovite army. Alright, let's wander across Poland here and go do some stuff. You know what's something I should have considered doing? How much does it cost to scorch Earth? Because... where is the Scorched Earth button? Oh, wait, I have to be sitting on a province in order to do that, don't I? Where is it? Siege view, objective, raise province. Huh. Oh, wait, no. It's a button in here, isn't it? Yeah, Scorch Earth. Yeah, because I can... How much does it cost? I could have completely screwed the Ottomans back in our war by scorching all the earth of their land. Oh, also, I forgot something. The Ottomans, last I checked, were like 7,000 ducats in debt. Which means that last war, like, even though they look strong now, another war against them where we take all their money and demand war reparations, that could bankrupt them. Possibly. Like, that could screw them over in ways that words have not yet been invented to describe. Which would be good, because then... Once we bankrupt them, they will be unable to pose a proper threat to us. And that's always good. Polish Magnate Rebels. This is obviously not going to succeed, but it does kind of concern me because I don't actually want to fight their rebel. What's this? What are we most behind on? A little bit of everything, actually, but let's see. Let's see. Advice or generals... Let's ask for diplomatic power. Diplomatic power is always useful. What just happened there? Something happened. I didn't see it, but it happened. They really have no armies, so I'm not particularly bothered by any of this. Oh, nice. 25 Diplo points. Awesome. Meanwhile, let's just fabricate random claims. Oh! You know what? There's apparently another way to fabricate claims that I was told I should be using, because it's more efficient. Something about a scroll. I don't think it's this. No, it's not there. Let's see. Down here. No. No. I know it's around here somewhere. Outliner options? Wait, I could actually look at the estates? Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna turn that on from now on. I like that. Provinces. Yeah, that's kind of unnecessary. We don't need to see that. Okay. Might build one more horse, and then maybe some more infantry to support it. There we go. And maybe even some cannons later, but for now we won't worry too much about that. Yes, okay. In fact, I should be building more and more infantry because we are slowly planning to reform from being a horde, so it's not going to be particularly important. And I forgot to actually make claims over here. Just random claims. I'm not particularly concerned with any particular piece of land here, but we'll just do what we can. Actually, I should be fabricating along the coast. When can I go to war with you? 1619, so 10 years from now. Which means we'll probably have time to go to war with the Ottomans. Where are you going? I, intercept you? The answer is maybe, but probably not. Alright, let's dump a siege and then go over here. Alright, we got some more Polish Magnate Rebels going on over here. That's, good for them, I guess. Oh, sweet. 25 free prestige. That's always a good time. There is the Muscovites over there. Aha, well, there you go. Where do you think you're going? They're fighting me. They're planning something. I don't know what they're planning yet, but it is surely diabolical. Oh, good, you're working on sieging that. So perhaps, assuming I can sneak on down here without getting hit by the rebels, I'll just go like this and we'll kind of try to pay attention to where we're walking. That way we can succeed and be awesome. And yeah, you can just kind of sit down there. Alright, Korea has embraced global trade? How the hell did that happen? In my experience, global trade is a bitch to spawn. But apparently they did it, so kudos to them, I guess. Ah, actually... Oh wait, they were going to attack, but then they fought better of it. Holy crap, Poland is not having a good time. And they're also allied with Bohemia. I mean, now would be a good time to screw Poland over, probably. But I'm still Like, I don't want to castrate Poland if they might eventually turn around and fight the Ottomans. Again, maybe if I'm lucky, the Ottomans will see that Poland's weak and jump on them, and then I can jump on the Ottomans. These are the things we must hope for. Okay, so far, no rebels. Maybe they're sitting over here. There we go. Yeah, Poland is screwed. Which is good for me. That's good for business. A screwed Poland is good for my, my bottom line. Let's see here. Alright, we will improve our income in Oud. Do the same thing over here when the time comes. Work on stuff like that as well. Alright. Nice, just free admin points. I love that. That's good. Admin points are good. Free... Okay, we get a claim on the Majar. Right there. Major. The lowered unrest and advisor cost, that's good. Incidentally, I should probably point out that we actually have a full set of advisors here. And if money is a problem, I could probably just chuck some of these guys out. But I think I'll just let them die of old age, and then we'll see how things work from there. Oh, look at that. That works out pretty nicely for us. Yazakumak has claims on everything. Oh yeah, good. Looks like Oman is gonna take most of the Mamluk stuff. In fact, all of the Mamluk stuff. Let's see how the Ottomans are doing again. So I keep, sabotaging their conscription stuff. Alright, so we have more men, but they have more manpower, so and plus they have France on their side, so that's overall a net positive in their corner. And a net negative in our corner, but we'll work on these things. It's all gonna be good. We're gonna be focusing mostly over here for probably the next few years. Because it's just good for business. How is the possible alliance with Bohemia coming along? I'm not sure we're going to be able to pull that off. Which is very, very unfortunate. Alright, send everybody home. And are you going all the way down to Siena? I mean, I appreciate your vigor there, but I don't think that's going to work out so well for you. And one of our generals has died. That's sad. Probably should have kept that extra general and just ate the cost. Ah, Oregon. Ah, I loved the Oregon Trail when I was a kid. That was a fun game. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna split you, because you're a conquistador, so I'll just get you to keep exploring the New World as long as you can. You've never found the 7 cities for me, which greatly disappoints me, but... oh well. I do want to invade Japan as well at some point, but that's probably not happening anytime soon. I do wonder to myself, though, if a war with Poland just to break their union with Lithuania would be good. It could be. Yeah, let's go with accumulate money. That sounds like a worthy goal. I do enjoy money. It is the thing that makes the world go round. And, oh, not bad. Though that should go onto our actual siege guy. Which means you can go over here. You can go over here. And let's get this going. Alright, so, Mongol tributary. I could do that. But, no, we'll save that for the next war. We'll just, for now, take all their money. And conquer our way through the world. Alright, we'll take the Kazan area. And the rest of Bashkiria. Okay, never mind. That's good enough. Muscovy will form a coalition, but it's not like I really care about that. Oh, I should revoke some cores while I'm at it. Okay, they have no cores on any of my land, so never mind. No, there's really nothing else I want from them. Alright, good enough. We will just burn a little bit of land. And by a little bit, I mean all of it, because I'm probably never going to make this into a state anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, that's probably not the most ideal way to be doing things, but it's the way I do things, so it works out. It checks out as far as I'm concerned. And we'll also raise the autonomy, because again, I really don't care about them that much. I mean, that's kind of cruel and all, I understand, but gotta be cruel to be kind, and I also noticed that this episode has gone on quite long enough, so that's going to do it until the next time. So until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below, and I will see you all in the next video.